And then like fucking Kramer's driving down the road in the backseat of a taxi, and he's got the cigar shop Indian with him, and he goes, "Hey Jerry, woo!" And she's like, "What the fuck?" Like every time he's trying so hard not to.
Isn't that the same one where he's like, "Oh, we'll go for Chinese. Let me ask the mailman if you guys have a good Chinese restaurant." And the mailman's bent over like doing something, and he's like, "Excuse me, do you know where a good Chinese restaurant might be?" He's like, "Oh, why must I know where the good Chinese restaurant is? Is it because I'm Chinese?" And she's looking at the whole time. He's like, "No, it's because you're the mailman. You know the neighborhood." Like,
yeah, it's fucking great. He was trying to. He got tickets for like a show. He was like, they were sold out, but I found one of those guys who, she's like, what? The guys who sells the tickets for things that are, and at the restaurant. I called the restaurant. And I made a I arranged for a table for her. Like he's trying so hard not to use any of the words. Then he ended up calling her an Indian giver at the end.
Dude, the best Seinfeld bit, for me anyway, by far, was the girl. He was dating her and he liked her, but he didn't remember her name. So he had people stop by, tried to get her to introduce herself, but she wouldn't. And then she dropped a hint that her name was after a female body part.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mulva? Mm-hmm. Is your name Hest Laureola?
I remember what it actually was. Dolores.
It was Dolores. Yeah, after she left, he's like, Dolores.
That was fun. Like he invites Kramer in.
Bovary?
Like, Kramer, do you want to introduce yourself? Yeah, Bovary's like, hey, do you want to introduce yourself? And, to get the name, and Kramer's like, hey, Cosmo Kramer. And he just fucking leaves.
Her name was Gipple.
Yeah, Gipple.
I love when Kramer goes on the Leonardo da Vinci sleep pattern where he sleeps 20 minutes every 3 hours.
I feel great, Jerry. I feel great. He fell asleep on my couch. It's so fucking funny. I'll never get tired of that show. It's Always Sunny, South Park, like a couple others are shows that I just need to give like a year or so time in between, and then I can rewatch the whole series and love it.
Yeah, I do that in The Office so much, dude. I've seen The Office so many times.
Late seasons, I don't like rewatching as much.
The last 2 seasons are great.
First season's not so great.
First season, they completely remodeled Michael Scott after the first season.
Yeah, and he was the star of that show.
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, him, Dwight, and Jim were like the trifecta of funny, except Jim was more just a straight man. He was never that independently funny. It was like
you root for Jim. Jim's your guy. You want good things for Jim. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and everybody else is like the zany world that Jim and Pam sort of inhabit. If you're a girl watching the show, you might see yourself as Pam. If you're a guy, you probably see yourself as Jim. And then they just sort of exist in this world of zany characters. Yeah, Kevin, and all the characters are really interesting. I like Kevin a lot. He's one of my favorites.
Me like Kevin too. That's so good. I wish I could find like a modern show that's still out that I feel the same way about.
Huh.
I guess Sunny, but
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's pretty good.
I tried watching that. I couldn't get into it. Like it just didn't make me laugh very hard. The only guy I thought was funny was occasionally the very autistic black chief who just didn't care what was going on, and then Andy Samberg. But even after a couple episodes, I was just like,
I'm like disappointed that Andy Samberg and his wife Amy in the show aren't like a real life couple. Like they're so perfect together. They're written well. But
that show is it still on?
Yeah,
like still coming out.
It comes out in January.
Huh. Have you guys watched any of the new season of It's Always Sunny?
Not yet. No.
I'm up to date on it.
Is it depressing? Is it not good?
Some good, some bad. They're aging.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Mac.
Okay, touche. Yeah,
Mac's looking better than he did in season 3.
Is he looking better than last year?
Yeah, he got jacked last year. Now. He's still ripped. They did an episode that's sort of like an allegory for global warming, where like they're trying to tell everybody in the bar that hey, everybody stop dancing around so much. That it's getting hot in here. The air conditioning, you're overtaxing it, and we can't afford to turn the air conditioning so low. And he's like, and the girl's like, but I want to dance. He's like, well, we all want to dance, but maybe for the betterment of everyone, we don't dance so much. Maybe a slow dance. And she's like, And we're running a little low on liquor. Maybe instead of 10 shots, 5 shots. She's like, but I want 10 shots. Somebody's like, you don't tell her what she needs.
Yeah.
So they've all stripped down to their underwear, and Max just sitting there like fucking Jesus, just super duper ripped. Just it's absurd. Honestly, Dennis is in really good shape too. Like not on the level of Mac, but like a top 5% body.
Max on steroids, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see. I'm getting better at identifying the Kamaru Usman. That guy. I was looking at his pictures. There is no photographic evidence of that guy not having hard nipples. He has to be on roids.
Who is it?
He's the current 170-pound UFC champion.
What's his name?
Kamaru Usman.
USMAN. Yeah, you look at him. He has hard nipples in every shot.
Yeah, cut glass with these bad boys.
You know what's even harder than Usman's nipples?
Yes, I do.
Kevin Lee's belly button.
Well, that leads us into our sponsor, Blue Chew.
Have you seen Kevin Lee's belly button? It protrudes out like a giant nipple in the middle. Instead of a belly button, he has like a belly button nipple that just sticks out, and it's the grossest thing I've ever seen. And I was on poopygirls.com earlier.
Poopygirls.com.
Yeah,
this
look at Mac's arm.
Looking good. He's got that nice tricep definition. Look at his upper abs. I'm more envious of that core than the arms. Traps aren't huge. They look good. They're defined, but they're not steroid level. So I think he's just a hard worker.
And he throws that girl around like she's weightless in that scene that this photo is taken from. He's fucking twirling her. It's really impressive what he's done. You mentioned a sponsor. Let me tell you about Casper mattresses, because they actually are a sponsor tonight. This episode of PK is brought to you by Casper mattresses. Casper is a sleep brand that makes expertly designed products to help you get your best rest one night at a time. Casper products are cleverly designed to mimic human curves, providing supportive comfort for all kinds of bodies. Their breathable design helps you sleep cool and regulates your body temperature throughout the night. Casper offers 2 other mattresses, the Wave and the Essential. The Wave features a patent-pending premium support system to mirror the natural shape of your body. The Essential has a streamlined design at a price that won't keep you up at night. Casper also offers a wide array of other products like pillows and sheets to ensure an overall better sleep experience, all designed, developed, and assembled in the USA. They've got affordable prices because Casper cuts out that middleman and they sell directly to you. And you can be sure of your purchase with Casper's 100-night risk-free sleep on it trial. So start sleeping better today and get $100 toward select mattress purchases by visiting casper.com/PKA and using code PKA at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. That's casper.com/PKA. Promo code PKA at checkout for $100 towards select mattresses. I just got another Casper the other day.
They're genuinely good mattresses.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them. I put one in the guest bedroom.
Yeah, like that's what I'd buy. Good stuff. You know, the Free Folk subreddit?
Yeah.
They really remind me how bad Game of Thrones got. I almost forget. Like Bran warging into a bird the entire White Walker fight. Like, hey guys, remember
to no avail. To no avail. To no avail. Nothing came. There were so many plot points that are just like dead ends.
Yeah.
Where they teased so much and paid off almost nothing. Like I always think back. One of the big things that I remember was when they were the Fist of the First Men in like season 1, and I think Sam discovered that underground like parcel that had like that horn in it.